Popping. Oh shit! I'm sorry, my phone went off.
Back with another episode of B to the R to the O-O-K.
Nigga can spell. My bad. What's up, Brooklyn Boys Radio?
Lynn Boys Radio.
I'm not a Lynn boy. I don't know what that is. That sounds real suspect.
These are whack efforts at humor that are not landing.
What about efforts? What's a Lynn boy?
B-R-O-O-K, Lynn. Put it together, it spells Brooklyn.
Yeah, but Lynn boys just sound crazy. But that don't sound crazy to y'all? Oh, so you accepting that? You've been saying mad suspect shit all day, bro. All day. I ain't even tell the audience what you've been talking about in here, but okay, he's a Lynn boy, and you a fun boy. Let's go. Brooklyn, what's up? Yo, I don't know what's happening, bro.
Happy belated 4th of July, everybody. I hope your 4th of July was great. The weather was bad. It was the wackest 4th of July that I've ever seen.
I don't celebrate that shit. But I thought I was safe from the fireworks this 4th of July. I didn't hear no fireworks. You know, I hear pre-fireworks all day long. From like 2 weeks into 4th, maybe even a month out. So I was like, yo, I noticed last week I ain't hear no fireworks. 4th of July came. It was like Macy's Day was on my block or around the corner. So where these niggas get these fireworks from, bro?
Chinatown.
They still, when I was a kid, that's where we used to get our fireworks from. They still doing that?
We used to go to Chinatown and steal. And then we used to get chased by all the Asians.
Yeah, I never stole from Chinatown. I used to just buy a lot of fireworks.
Yeah, no, we used to go down there and we used to get into a lot of skirmishes.
Shout out to all the Puerto Ricans on New Lots Avenue, man. It really was Macy's Day Parade. If everybody that remember that in East New York, we had more fireworks than the Macy's Day Parade. Like real talk, like I never seen fireworks like that in my life. With so much fireworks, the next morning you go up and just pick up all the fireworks and just make like the angel. You know, you used to take the gunpowder and make your own fireworks out of that shit as a kid.
Yeah. So, well, see, on one hand, you don't celebrate the 4th of July, but on the other hand, you happy for the fireworks.
I don't celebrate the 4th of July. I don't American independence.
But by watching the fireworks, that's a celebration of the 4th of July.
I mean, I don't. They wasn't even American.
I don't celebrate. I don't like.
The Puerto Ricans were.
I don't celebrate the 4th, just like I don't celebrate Thanksgiving in theory, but I appreciate the fact that holidays bring family together, you know, and it's the same thing with the 4th. Like, people enjoy fireworks. It's not necessarily celebrating the 4th. Every now and then I'll throw a barbecue on the 4th. It ain't because I celebrate the 4th in theory. It's just, you know, I use it as an opportunity to bring everybody together. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, the weather was kind of crazy that day, but it turned out to be a nice day. The weather just been crazy.
The weather been hot as hell.
I was like, yo, the summer ain't here. The summer ain't start. And now it's really here. I had to put the AC in.
My Connet bill gonna be crazy for this month.
Yeah, man, I gotta turn off the AC. Sometimes I just walk out my house and leave it on so I can come back to a cool house.
Yeah, and I live on the top floor, so the sun is blaring up there.
I know the Connet bill is gonna be very, very, very hot outside. What's the matter, bro?
Ain't nothing wrong. Why you think something?
I look at this nigga, man. It's a hot summer. It's too hot. I'm melting outside. This chocolate is just melting all over the place, and I don't like it, bro.
That sounds suspect to me. That sounded kind of suspect.
I'm a chocolate nigga. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
That sounded kind of suspect, but
I'm tired of seeing niggas outside too. Real quick, it's hot outside, but what I am tired of seeing is niggas outside with pum-pum shorts. Y'all gotta stop wearing these shorts so short, bro. I don't understand, like, it's too much pum-pum shorts out there for niggas.
Suave shorts considered pum-pum shorts?
They almost pum-pum shorts, but they not quite there. But they a little shorter than that.
I mean, listen, man.
Yo, niggas ain't supposed to be wearing their shorts.
This is, all right, this is.
You want to do everything the girls are doing.
No,
I don't understand, bro.
I don't think that's it. I just think that.
We just said that a couple weeks ago. Like, guys are doing everything girls are doing.
I don't think that that's it. I think that what we don't realize is, bro, we're not in our 20s no more, right? And I think that the people that we associate with no longer Like, bruh, they wear the clothes that adults wear. You understand? And the truth is that adults ain't wearing them goddamn shorts down to their damn
Nobody
ankles.
told you to put on a pair of culottes. I'm talking about
I mean,
niggas
listen, bro.
out here in poom
My shorts be above my knees. They do.
Maybe that's why he going so hard.
I'm
'Cause
not.
any other time,
I'm not going hard.
Any other time, he tell you dudes
I've-
ain't supposed to be wearing what girls be wearing.
I agree.
I'm
I
seeing
agree.
ass
That's why
cheeks
I
out here
asked
on
you.
niggas,
But
B.
that's why I asked you. What do you classify as poom poom shorts? Because I'm
I
trying
don't
to get
think
an
your shorts are
understanding.
poom poom shorts.
Okay.
They're a little short,
Okay.
but they're not poom poom.
Yeah, like I'm not over here wearing the old basketball shorts from 1982.
Niggas
You know what
out
I
here,
mean? But
I don't know what the guys are doing. Y'all gotta stop with the short shorts. I don't want to see no more short shorts on men. I just don't want to see it, bro. I don't want to see it, bro.
I don't do short shorts. You know, but my shorts do be above my knees. I've never liked those
remember when you
damn.
used to give
I've
your
never liked
girl-
those shorts down to the ankles. I hated those
You
shorts.
remember when you used to
always.
give your girl like your shorts to put on when she come to your house?
Yeah.
And they be mad bagging her.
Mm-hmm.
Now niggas is giving their girls their shorts and they fit her just right. Like I don't understand what's happening, bro.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, bro. I don't know what's happening. Y'all gotta do better, gentlemen. We gotta do better.
Well, I
B.
mean, nowadays men are wearing nail polish, which is
Listen,
to
bro.
each his or her own. Not my thing, but you know,
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world. A lot of
a
weird
lot of stuff the rappers are making okay.
Pum pum shorts is not one of them. We're not pum pum short. No, I'm not doing it. Next thing you'll see these niggas twerking with the pum pum short.
These niggas been twerking, bro.
Yeah.
You're late.
Yeah, I can't do the pum pum shorts. But anyway, I don't even know where to start. I'm here looking at my list. There's so much stuff we missed last week because of the holiday, and there's so much stuff that I could go to, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about that no more. You know what I mean? But I don't even know where I want to start. I don't know where I want to start, bro.
What's up with this Keke Palmer situation that I see all over Instagram?
I seen it. I didn't really know too much about it. They say something about her baby father was mad at her clothes or something. I saw the outfit. It looked fine to me.
Okay, but she was in this video hugging up on Usher, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
with that shit outfit showing her backside, and her kid's father chose to comment under the post and was like, basically something to the effect that you're a mother, like that dress is inappropriate, and everybody started calling him everything from insecure, telling him that he's mother shaming her, telling him that don't be trying to police women's bodies. Now, I don't understand where the world is going when if a man feels that something that his woman is doing is inappropriate, like I don't think that he should have addressed it on social media. I think that he should have addressed it on a one-on-one. But the way that people are acting is that he does not have the right to address that if he finds it to be inappropriate. And I just think that that's crazy, you know.
Well, what I would say, the social media thing, I think that's what made it whack. If people were saying that, because I'd be like, what kind of dude gonna talk to this woman on social media? That part I don't understand.
I agree.
I would never have that conversation with my lady on Instagram.
That's not the way that I would go about it. But what I'm saying is people's take on it isn't even just about him addressing her on social media. On one hand, they're saying you ain't put a ring on it, so you don't have the right to speak on how she dresses.
I wish, I just want women to use keep that same energy. If you see the nigga talking to another chick, just say, yo, he didn't put a ring on it, so you can talk to whoever he wants to.
I just don't understand, where this world is going, where a man who's in a relationship with a woman who he's in a relationship with that has just had his child, that he can't say, yo, I think what you have on is inappropriate. Now, I don't think that he should have did it on social media, but he does have the right to have an opinion, and that doesn't mean that he's policing her body. It doesn't mean it's toxic masculinity. They're in a relationship, and he had put up another post saying that my kid's mother is a representation of me, so I do have a right to speak on that, and I totally agree with him. I think he went about it the wrong way, but I totally agree that he does have a right to have an opinion as far as what she's wearing, and if he doesn't like it, he has the right to say something about it to her.
Listen, like I said, he could just left that in his home. I think if it's a man or a woman, if you don't like what your man got on, a woman she gonna say something to a man. I feel like if a woman have something a man don't like, he gonna say something to his woman. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. Listen, man.
I mean,
I think everybody, when you leave yourself out there for people to comment on shit, people gonna comment on it. So
yeah, but it's not even just that. I just think that we're creating an atmosphere of so much disrespect and non-respect for men that it's just crazy. And I think whatever it is that, I'm not going to call it an agenda, but whatever the plan is that's going on behind the curtain, it's working, because it's once you remove the man from the home, then it's so much easier to influence the women and the children. Once you make the woman no longer respect the man, it's so much easier to influence the women and the children. And we see it happening right before our very eyes.
but I think it's also a two-sided sword, right? Yes, there's a male agenda, I feel like, but I also feel like there's a on the female side too. I think men are overly critical sometimes of women, and I think women are overly critical of men. And I think we both got to come together. It takes both of us, right? Like, it got to be right on both sides, and we got to come to a medium to go, yo, enough is enough, on both sides of the fence, B, and figure this out and you know, recalculate, recalibrate how we deal with each other going forward. You know what I'm saying? And I think people just, social media is messing it up a lot because everybody got something to say, and then it gives free reins for people who never really had a platform to say shit. Now they just say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now they just feel like they got, everybody can hear them, and they just blurt out anything out their mouth. So I don't know how we stop that free for all, but I think we just got to come together as men and women and understand we got to protect each other. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. I don't know what the solution is. I just know that there's definitely a problem.
Well, on some other news, since we talking about this type of, well, it's not really this type of stuff. I want to bring this up because I think it's crazy. I saw talking about women and just also just on some protecting just women straight. A couple of weeks ago, I think we didn't get to address it because we wasn't here. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about that. But a couple of weeks ago, we wasn't here, and I seen the mother and son who the mother was attacked inside of like a store, restaurant or something like that.
In Chicago.
In Chicago, and then her son shot this man and I think killed him, right? But he had, before he shot him, he had hit her with like 3 serious blows. You know what I'm saying? And I know they got arrested, and thank God they back home and the charges were dropped. You know, and that was an egregious situation. And then I saw another situation. I'm gonna get back to that. And then I seen another situation this week with an officer and a woman like taping her husband getting arrested. That was alleged in LA. That was alleged that they stole a cake from a store.
From, I think it was Walmart.
Police came on the scene. They arrested the husband. The woman was about, I don't know, maybe about 50, 60 feet away, and she was kind of taping her husband from afar, like, yo, please, like, let him go, like, he didn't, blah, 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 saying all kind of stuff. And she wasn't interfering with the arrest, and the officer just ran over to her and slammed her while this man was cuffed. He was screaming out, my wife got cancer or something like that, right? And it bothered me, these 2 incidents back to back that I seen in 1 week. I seen one, and the next week I seen another. And in both of those instances, right, when they arrested the little boy and his mother, I didn't understand how they even arrested him. You know what I mean? First of all, when I see like shit like Trayvon Martin, and you let you know, a person like Zimmerman go, or the dude on the train station,
Ahmaud Arbery,
that too, homeboy on the train, they took him in.
That choked dude out. They didn't even take him in.
No, I think they took him in for questioning.
They took him in for
questioning, and they let him go the same
go.
day. And they had these. I think they was in jail for a couple of days, right, a day or 2 or something like that, until it like made media. And thanks y'all for saying something. Yo, listen, anybody that have put their hands on my mother, my daughter, my aunt, any woman that I love, my wife, I would have did the same thing Shorty did.
I agree. Look, I agree with you. I totally agree with you as far as that's concerned, and I don't think that little man is wrong for what he did. But I do think that there could have been so many other ways for that situation, so many other better ways for that situation to be handled. I mean, nobody wins at the end of the day, because for one man loses his life. That's a 14-year-old little boy, and he has to live with the trauma of the fact that he took someone's life, and we don't know how that's going to affect him for the rest of his life, right? I put responsibility on the people who were in that location at the time. You know, I saw that there was a man in there, there was a woman in there. Nobody stepped in and they allowed for this to take place. That's a 14-year-old boy. Of course, he walks in a situation like that. He wants to defend his mother. He did what he had to do. You know, we all saw the video. We saw that his hands were shaking when he was going for that gun in his pocket. You know, but of course, he felt like his back was against the wall. Somebody was hurting his mother, and he had to defend her. But at the end of the day, you know, when we step away from this situation and we look at the aftermath, we don't know how that's going to affect that child. And it's sad that he even had to go through that traumatic experience when there were other people there that could have stepped in between that, you know, to tell dude, like, yo, what are you doing? You understand? To put a stop to that so that shorty didn't have to take those lengths, so that somebody didn't have to lose their life. You know, that man definitely deserved to pay the consequences. I always say disrespect is a blank check, and you have no influence on what somebody's going to write on that check for your ass to have to cash. So he lost his life behind that. That was the consequences for the decisions that he made. But, you know, I still step away from it thinking of shorty's mental health. You know, that's a life that was taken. And once again, we don't know how that's going to affect him in the long run. I hope that, you know, his mother seeks therapy for him to help him get through that. It may affect him, it may not. But I just know that taking somebody's life is a heavy weight that, you know, for someone to carry on their back for the rest of their life. And I just think that nobody won in the situation. I definitely don't. And I think that we have to begin to have more value for human life. Because once again, dude paid the consequences for his actions. He had no right to put his hands on that woman. But is life so not valuable now that it's like you could just take somebody's life over an action like that? I mean, and I'm not saying that he's not deserved. It's such a gray area, man.
To me, I hear what you're saying.
It's such a gray area.
Before we even get to the life that was taken, which is the gentleman life that was taken, and I just like kind of giggle over it, not because he did, because I'm just in awe, because before that even happens, you got to go, what makes you want to punch somebody in the face over food?
I agree.
And punch a woman over the face with her son.
That's a coward move. He's a
over
coward.
Food.
He's a
so
coward.
Before we even get to his life, this was over food. She didn't throw a blow at him. Maybe I would have saw it different. Maybe if she threw a blow, even though I still think it would have been excessive, you know what I'm saying? A stranger, if she threw a blow at the nigga and she was fighting with him, then I go, okay, he was defending himself. But he threw a blow at her for not keep talking and threw three blows at her. He should have thought about everything, the consequences that was gonna happen behind that before you even get to your life.
I agree.
He didn't take heed to that.
I agree.
He didn't think little man was gonna squeeze on him. And I'm like, yo, bro, if it was him and he was still here and you asked him, somebody hit your mother like that, what you would have did? He would have did the same exact thing. So I just think it's kind of crazy. I do understand the point that you're making about little man. I just think the problem happens in his actions that he took.
Yeah, but where do we draw the line, right? Okay, he hit that woman, and we're saying he deserved to lose his life because of that. So what about when you put two other people in the situation, and we watch this happen all the time, right? Where somebody swings on a cop and the cop takes their life because of that, right? And we're like, that was unwarranted, like that was excessive. You know, where's the line drawn? I mean, on one hand, of course, it's a man and a woman. Don't get me wrong, you know. And with any of those blows, he could have possibly killed that woman. Like anything could have happened, you know. So in no way am I disagreeing with the actions that Shorty took. It's just, I just think that we're embarking like very dangerous ground, man.
Well, I'll tell you this, the cop thing, I wouldn't even consider. Cop get training to deal with certain things. They have training to deal with certain things and move a certain way. And when they go outside of their training and they don't follow the guidelines, that's a problem. Because that's why they spend thousands of tax dollars to put these guys in training every single day to be in these type of situations. So I can't even count, that's not even the same type of action.
Yeah, but we watch it happen every day, even with that training.
No, I hear you. But that's why they got to pay the consequences because you got the training for it. It's like a malpractice. If you you go to a hospital and
but there is no training because the policy is, bro, no, ain't no cop fighting you.
What I'm saying to you, there's training to do certain things in certain situations. You know how to de-escalate situations. You know how to do certain things as a police officer. So it's two different things. Like I'm saying, you're talking about a 14-year-old kid. If somebody hit my mother in that way, I'm whipping their ass.
Of
If I had the burn on me, he gonna get clapped. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not hesitating.
See, I don't know about that.
I'm not hesitating.
Me personally, if I seen a man put his hands on my mom's, my first
You lying.
Listen, no, listen, no, bro. Wait.
No, you lying.
No, but wait, I'm just saying. Listen.
This thing crazy.
I've been in situations in my past where I may have had something on me and I got into it with somebody and I tell my man, hold this while I whoop dude's ass. You understand? Like my first, I'm good. I'm pretty good with my hands and I could whoop some ass.
Yo,
so
Mo, you was sitting in the car ready to clap a nigga till your friend stopped you last episode.
What are you talking about? Last episode? When? You're talking about something from when I was 22
right,
years
about
old. I'm talking about me at 46 years old, bro.
You talking about two different things. You talking about 40 and a 14-year-old. This is what he would have did. He gonna shoot five with this grown ass man to get his ass with
I'm
his
not
mother?
talking about him. You said if it was you and somebody that you and you had a gun on them, you would choose
I'm
to
talking
kill
about me
them.
at 14 years old.
I don't know if, and I'm just being totally honest. I don't know if I saw somebody swing on my mom's and I had a gun on me and I knew that I could whoop their ass if I'm gonna take their life because of that.
But see,
like I
but
can't tell you.
Once again, you comparing apples to oranges. But I said if I was a 14-year-old kid.
Okay, no. If you were 14-year-old, that I understand.
Yeah,
I mean, dude can overpower you. I can agree with. I'm talking about right now today.
A grown man. First of all, I was a grown man. I was with my mother. That man, he would never even talk to my mother right there like that in front of me. So that's not even a topic of a conversation.
Yeah, but
because if it was a grown man,
but what if he did?
I'm guaranteeing if it was a grown man there, he was a coward. He would never even say.
I agree. I think he was a
so
coward.
we both know that. So that's what I'm saying.
I think those actions were very cowardly.
You think he would have talked to your mother like that? What you standing there?
No, I don't. But we were bringing up a hypothetical. If he did, you understand? How would I choose to handle it?
I would have whooped his ass.
Exactly. Even if I had a gun on me, I would probably beat flames out of him. And the reason being is, yo, bro, I don't think that it should be so cavalier to just like. Yo, bro, I don't know if it's because we play these video games or we watch these movies, and I think a lot of these people saying these things on the internet have never taken someone's life to understand the severity of what that is. Like, people act like taking someone's life is something so cavalier.
First of all, I think you bargained. I see where you trying to go, but I think people are talking about a little boy saw his mother getting beat by a grown ass man, and it's not about the cavalier. It's about people doing anything to save their mother. I don't think it's a cavalier thing. That's some else situation you can say that
many times.
But to save your mom's life, your mom that you saw the blow she took from this nigga.
You're speaking like I said, Shorty was.
I'm not telling you that, but I just think this is the wrong space to have the cavalier. You talking about somebody defending his mother's life, a 14-year-old boy defending his mother's life. That's like you defending your child life. All thought, all process go out the window at that point.
Bro, I don't disagree.
I know you're going to hate my next thing because, I won't say too long because I got to touch the California thing. You're going to hate my next answer. Because homeboy that, the lady, his wife was taping him.
Who?
The lady, wife, they said they stole the cake
out
of the store.
Yeah,
and
the
police
cops,
officer
and the cops slammed the wife on the floor.
My nigga, I wrote on the end of that page, if that was my wife, they had to kill me in them cuffs that day.
Of course, I agree.
They would have had to kill me in them cuffs that day.
Of course.
It would have been no restraint. They would have had to kill me in that cuff that day. If you slammed my wife like that.
We've had these conversations. Like, police create situations for things to escalate. If a man is with his wife and you put hands on his wife, you put hands on my woman, you put me in a position that, bruh, I cannot allow that to fly. And when I say that, even if I didn't want to, I cannot allow that. Like I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I let that go. So you would end up having to kill me. And this is what I mean by escalating the situation. Because the second you put your hand on a man's woman, you put him in a position where he must perform. He must.
And I feel the same way. As soon as you put your hand on somebody's mama, you gotta.
No, I agree. Yo, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
In no way do I disagree. All I'm trying to look beyond it to break it down to the basics to see what's at the root of it. That's all I'm trying to do.
Look,
and in no way am I saying that little man did something wrong. He didn't react the way he should have reacted. That's not what I'm saying.
Look, the problem I got is the opposite, and we go on to the next subject. Problem is I got with the opposite side of what you're talking about, right? I see a lot of dudes out here, they shooting up blocks, they shooting up, I think somebody's mother got shot the other day out in Brooklyn. They were shooting at some guys, and somebody's mother got shot in Brooklyn the other day. A kid got killed the other day because she was with her father, and some guy seen him and shot him. See, those things I think are what we talking about right here. Like, right, when we were growing up, they were respect. If you saw a dude with his kid, I'm gonna get you next time. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody with their mother, he with his mom's. All right, how Miss so you keep him. All right, so up next time, right? So we in those instances we didn't never disrespect women and children.
No, they were cold.
Right, they were cold to it. What I'm saying in these other incidents, these was the same woman that was here supposed to protecting. It was a wife and a mother.
So question.
And it's no code no more. Like nobody has. They treat women in any kind of regard.
If somebody punches somebody's girlfriend in the face, does that mean that they have the right to shoot that person?
No,
and
you
kill
gotta
them?
fight. You should be able to fight. No, that's
So
not what I'm saying.
what's the difference between the mother and the girlfriend, though?
No, I'm not telling you not the girl. No, I'm not telling you the different. Still talking about a 14-year-old boy.
Okay. So you're talking in the reference of a 14-year-old boy. So what you're basically saying is if they're equal size and
you gotta go fight for your woman. I'm not telling you to go outside and go kill her.
But what if they choose to kill that person? Are they wrong?
If they choose to kill that person, I can't tell you what is right to take a person's life, right? Certain things you can just fight and get it over with. Like it ain't that deep, right? It ain't that crazy. It ain't. You should be able to go out and find dude and shoot five.
I don't know, man. Yo, I'm from the era where you whoop a nigga ass, bro. And don't get me wrong, like, and I've always said this, like, guns are for defense. Guns are for defense. If you think back to Money and Violence, like I created the Miz character. And if you realize, Miz's thing was always, keep the gun on you because you never know when you're going to have to defend your life. He's never said because you never know when you're going to have to take a life. He's always said because you never know when you're going to have to defend your life.
No, I get it. And I totally get what you're saying. I'm just telling you, some dudes would rather pull out their hammer. I'm not in agreement with that. What I'm saying, if you got a dude,
for some dudes, the gun is an extra layer of courage.
Yeah, like some dudes don't even know how to act when they got guns.
Yeah,
they just
pretty
pull
much.
it out and they want to just act like they super niggas.
They just walk with the energy to let you know they have a hammer on them.
Yeah, like, so it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But I want to, since we talking about.
But I'm glad they dropped the charges. As far as Shorty and his mother,
yeah.
I know she's suing the police, so I hope they get their just due, and I hope that Shorty gets some therapy to deal with that traumatic experience, and I hope it doesn't affect them.
That cop. They need to fire that cop. They need to let some nigga take him in the back of the precinct and whip his ass and shoot five.
Unfortunately, we know they won't.
That'd be good. And they need to get that lady a bunch of bread. Give her a couple $1 million because nobody should be slammed like that. No, especially no woman be slammed like that. Especially when she was away from the whole incident. Yeah. What a phone, like 60 feet away. Like that was just ridiculous.
I think cops are just too emotional, man.
I don't know. I don't know what
I do. I think.
I don't like to say things like that because then you put it on all cops. It's a couple of bad apples that spoil.
Yeah, but police are human, right? Police are human, and unfortunately, sometimes people have a bad day. They wake up on the wrong side of the bed and they go into work with a bad attitude. We see it all the time when we go to the DMV, or we see it all the time sometimes when you're dealing with a salesman in a store. But
we saw it today. He legendary. That nigga woke up on the wrong side of the floor. He ain't got no bed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but unfortunately, police have a job where they deal directly with the public. So if they woke up on the wrong side of the bed, it affects how they deal with the public. That's, I think it's a problem. I think it's an issue of insecurities, and I think it's an issue of emotion.
Yeah. Listen, man, we got a bunch of topics to go through. I don't want to talk about these incidents all day. I just want to get them out the way. So I seen that the FDA, I think it's the FDA, disapproved some fake meat.
Fake meat.
I got real meat, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know that, ladies. I got real meat. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, I just want to let them know. Yeah, but you can get some fake meat. You want some fake meat? That sounds crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I think 30, 40 years from now, we'll find out that, you know, there's a whole lot of side effects to eating all of that fake
But
meat.
let me ask you a question. You've been like vegan for a while and switch off and all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was pescatarian. I've never been vegan.
No, you was vegan for a couple of weeks, bro.
A couple of weeks? I don't count that as being vegan.
Listen,
I
hate this nigga because now, when he was being vegan, I'm vegan.
Listen.
And then when he stopped, I'm pescatarian.
I said I was vegan.
I seen this nigga eat a piece of pork last week.
I said I was vegan because I didn't know how long it was gonna last for. But in retrospect, when I look back, I'm like, okay, I didn't eat meat. I ate nothing but vegetables for a few weeks. That doesn't make me vegan. It just means I ate vegetables for a few weeks.
I'm just saying what you told the people. You was like, I'm vegan. That's what you said at that time.
At that time.
I'm saying,
I mean, I was pescatarian for like 4 years.
Now you eating pork. What's that? Porkatarian? What's that?
Nah. Listen,
nigga eating mad.
Nah, it has nothing.
And nigga told me he ate grill last week.
It has nothing to do with that. What it has to do with is I stay in tune with my body. You understand? So being that
I know my body.
Being that I was pescatarian for 4 years, and I started craving pork.
That meat again?
I started craving pork, or I started craving chicken.
Meat again.
I listen to my body. If I get a craving for it when I haven't had a craving for it for 4 years, and I feel that my body may need something from it, so I'll eat it for a week or 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month, and then I'll stop. And it's simply because, bro, I listen. I'm very in tune to my body, and I listen to my body.
Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. Is that how you eat pussy? Like you take your body just craving to eat some pussy, you just go get it? Like,
I mean, I would think that we all, if you crave. When you crave vagina, you go get vagina, correct? And if you crave to eat vagina, you eat vagina, correct?
I don't crave to eat vagina, but I just do it because I have to.
Sometimes I do. I ain't gonna lie.
I do it because I have to.
Sometimes I don't do it because I have to. I enjoy it.
I do it because she wants me to do it.
I do it because I enjoy it. Because if you like doing it, she'll like it even more.
Oh no, I think I perform very well. But
because it's the same way. Like, do you like when a woman doesn't enjoy giving head, but she gives you head? It doesn't feel the same.
It doesn't feel the same, but
exactly.
if I nut, it's the same. Oh, come, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I might not call her back again,
well,
but the job was done.
I don't nut from head, so I wouldn't
There's
know.
something wrong with this nigga, man. Your life is tragic. That's why you so angry. Any nigga that cared nothing from head, you like never done it, like ever?
No.
Yeah, nigga. You even got to get better, but some better head. You're going to get a lot of requests after this episode. Give me some better head or...
Yo, damn. I don't even want to talk about this story, but this one time I did an interview, and I said that during the interview, and after the interview, Shorty was like, "You serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she went back to the crib with me, and I fell asleep with my joint in her mouth because I couldn't nut.
Something wrong with this nigga. This is the reason why the way he is. That's why you so angry. So
I'm not angry though,
cool.
bro. Why I gotta
You can't nut, my nigga. There's a problem.
What does that mean? I can nut. I just don't nut that often.
Cool.
But it's fine because I enjoy the act of sex more than I enjoy coming. Like, so I'll be honest with you. When I do nut, I get pissed off because the session ends, right? And I gotta wait for a little while
when I do nut,
to go
I
back
go to
at
sleep,
it again.
Nigga, I'm cool.
Yeah, like I like sex itself. I like the act of sex. Like, to me, nutting signifies the end of the act.
Yo, take your floor sleeping ass the fuck out of here.
Weezer?
He over there agreeing with you. There I go. Yeah, you right. Shut the.
I'm serious.
Come on, nigga. You haven't get no. Back to the show.
Yo, this guy crazy.
This fucking nigga. It's legendary, y'all. He not that legendary. But anyway,
Yo, this guy's a
check
fool.
this shit out. Yeah, back to the fake meat. I don't know.
Now this is my thing with the fake meat, right?
But hold up. That's what I want to ask you because I was going somewhere and then we start talking about some other shit. So if you're eating fake meat and you didn't kill an animal, does vegan people, can they go back to eating chicken? Could they really be mad because you're killing the animal? So can you go back to eating chicken?
But this is my question. If real beef, real chicken, and real pork is bad for you, what the hell is the fake stuff like? What's that going to do to you?
I don't know, bro.
Hey, what's that going to do to you?
I have no idea what like you said, his agenda. I don't know.
Yo.
Yo, you know what I want to tell you though, Mo, for real talk though? I want to tell you, you my broski, B. And
Here
thanks
we
for
go.
letting me know.
I'm your
Jonah Lucas
broski.
let me know who this nigga really was in my life. Broski. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you saw the video?
I seen the
It was a
video.
great
I
video.
dug it. I mean,
Shout out to
I've
what's Ro Timmy?
wrote Timmy, yeah.
Yeah, he did a great job.
I've been through that so many times.
all my life is.
I've been through that all my life, in all
Listen,
honesty.
man, I ain't know that's what we call them. I got a couple of broskies. I don't even want to name these niggas.
Yeah, no, I've been through that all my life. Like dealing with people who are around you and it's simply because you're beneficial. And there is no genuine love there. You understand?
No matter how much you help, you still ain't do enough.
You know, I always say be careful with truly insecure people because they are the only ones that can hate you for loving them because they don't love themselves.
And I tell people all the time, keep being confident as you want to be because when people are uncomfortable with them, that's the only security they got to deal with. It ain't you. You know what I mean? But yo, shout out to Jonah Lucas. That video was amazing. The song was amazing. Every time that cat put out some music, it's just always different and refreshing and it give you something to talk about.
Damn, what's that quote? What's that quote? There was a quote that I read not too long ago that said that an enemy can kill you, but only a friend can hurt you.
Let me tell you something. You know why I used to fight with my team around me sometime, or even my brothers growing up? I used to tell them all the time, argue with y'all because y'all the only niggas that could only hurt me. There ain't nobody else, bro. Because guess what? Usually empires are taken down by two type of people.
From within.
From within,
Or the person that allows them to infiltrate.
or woman.
Oh, yeah, or a woman, true.
Those are two things that'll take you out. Somebody gonna there's always gonna be a spy right around, and those are niggas that hurt you. Because if the niggas around you don't hurt you, you fully protected from anything.
And another thing too, that's why I'm glad. Like it's so crazy because the people that are closest to me, we go at it like cats and dogs, right?
I fight this nigga every fucking
Yo,
day,
we go
man.
at it like cats and dogs,
Oh
right?
my God, y'all don't even know, bro.
But
I hate this nigga.
But that's how I know it's real. You understand? Because of the fact that there are there's no resentments, right? Like if my man got an issue with me, he gonna bring it to me. We gonna go at it like cats and dogs, and then the second
That's
after we
why
fine.
You don't fuck with Suave and E Legendary like that, because you don't never argue with them niggas.
Oh God, nigga, shut up.
I've been saying, you
Nah,
never say
but
them
seriously,
to them niggas.
it's just like whatchamacallit, right? like Fritz. Yo, me and Fritz used to go at it on set, right? And I remember the first time Tito was on set, and me and Fritz went at it. He was like, "Yo, I thought y'all was gonna fight, right?" But he was like, "It's weird because y'all would go at it, and then 10 minutes later y'all be fine." You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, but it's because I know my man always got my best interest at heart. And it's the same thing like you annoy the shit out of me. You know what I mean? And me and Styles, we go at it like for real. But the one thing that I will
He
say,
just told me he's gonna punch me in the face today.
oh yeah, cause you're annoying. But the one thing I will say, like even when we disagree, when I step away, I still reflect on your point.
Same here.
And the reason being is because like I know any point that you're telling me, it's never gonna be malicious. A lot of times you're just misdirected. Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But
He don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But okay,
But
cool.
there have been times that I've stepped away. You know, and I always step away and I always think about where you're coming from because I know it's never coming from a malicious place. And I always say, all right, if he's disagreeing with me, it's either because he sees something that I don't, or once again, he's just misdirected and lost. You know, but one or two times, you know, I've thought about it, and
bunch of fucking times.
And you must say that I have come back to you like, yo, you know what, I thought about it, and you was right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's not beneath me to do so. You know, but a lot of times you have to be careful about those people in your life that, you know, that are yes men for one.
Yes, man, and don't want to ever see you happy, like, and always want to see you back to where they was at. When you start elevating amongst people that you're around, and those people, because in that song he was like, yo, he told him that they like, I want you back in the hood, and you be back here with me, like what?
Damn, you know, it's so crazy. My man said that shit to me one night when he was drunk. He was like, you think you on top? You ain't gonna be on top forever. And this was way before Money and Violence. This was when I was, you know, doing my thing in the streets or whatever. And he was he had got locked up. He had did probably like 17 years. And when he came home, you know, I was doing my thing like heavy. And I was looking out for him crazy. That's the thing I didn't understand. Like I was looking out for him every chance I got. And I remember one night he came to my crib drunk. And he was like, yo, you think you on top? You ain't gonna be on top forever. And it was just the weirdest thing because I remember one time I had a housewarming. And he came and he got drunk and I caught the nigga ashing cigarettes in my carpet. And I'm like, you know, and I balked on him like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? And if anybody's ever watched The Spot, I put that in The Spot too. But yeah, and it's so crazy because after he got drunk and he told me like, yo, you think you on top, you ain't gonna be on top forever. I remember the next day, he called me and I ain't pick up the phone, right? And then I said to myself, yo, like, why are you avoiding the nigga calls? Call him and tell him what it is. And I called him and I was like, yo, look, bro, I love you to death. You know what I'm saying? And I always will, but there's something in you that I can't deal with. You know, there's a jealousy in you and I don't know how deep it runs and I don't know how far to push you. And either it's gonna push you to a point where I'm gonna end up doing something to you or you're gonna end up doing something to me. And I'd rather avoid all of that. So I'm just cutting you off, you know? And I said, and I love you and everything, but I'm just gonna have to love you from afar. And he knew what I was talking about because he was like, you know what? I have no choice but to respect it. And every time we saw each other after that, you know, I'd give him a pound. I'd say, yo, you know, I love you, my nigga. And he'd be like, yo, I love you too. But I just never fucked with him again.
Sometimes you just gotta deal with niggas like that. But I got something else to talk about, Mo, real quick, because I see the time is moving. And yesterday I experienced something. This is the left field. I just remember I should have brought this in with the weather when we was talking about how hot it was in New York. But so I went to a restaurant yesterday. Went out for baby mom's birthday. Shout out to baby mom's. And we went out to this restaurant.
Happy born day, Snoop!
Went out to this restaurant. So it's a fancy restaurant. And I don't know if it matters if it's a fancy restaurant or not. And I had to take a shit. So I was going to the studio. I'm like,
This guy will take a shit
anyway, I don't give
anywhere.
a fuck. I can beat your mama the same day and take a shit in her bathroom. I don't care. Let shit be free wherever you may be. But anyway, so I go up the steps to take the shit. Matter of fact, the steps help me walk the shit down, matter of fact. So I get to the bathroom, and there's two restrooms, they unisex. So I knock on the door, and I try to open it, door locked. Knock on the other door, door locked. So I said, all right, cool, I just gotta wait. Jesus Christ. The doors open at the same exact time. A Caucasian lady came out and a black lady came out. I said, I'm going to the one with the black sister came out of the bathroom. When I went in there, all I smelled was coochie, my nigga. No shit, this coochie. It was funk, bro. I couldn't believe this shit.
Like, was it funk or was it fishy? Because you know there's two different smells.
Fishy funk?
Because there's armpit smell.
You know what I'm saying, fishy funk?
So it was a combination of both?
Yo, son, bro. And when she looked at me when she went out the bathroom, she kind of gave me one of like, and I was like, yeah, I'm just go to the bathroom, bro. Yo, I ran out of there and went in the Caucasian bathroom so quick.
In the Caucasian bathroom, how they smell?
It was no smell in there. Am I
Wow,
saying,
so what are you trying to say, Styles?
I'm not trying to say
Styles, what are you trying to say
That's
about
what
our
you
black
trying to say.
sisters?
I just went in the other bathroom.
Whoa, this guy's crazy.
Listen, bro.
Yo, bruh.
That's not what I'm trying to say. Because I've been with some crazy white women too. They kind of, it's crazy. We can talk about that too. But what I'm saying to you is,
If it ain't snowing, you ain't going. I know you.
that's you.
This guy crazy.
Just don't start. Don't start it. I let out your secret.
Crazy.
Don't start.
My secret. This guy's crazy.
But I'm just saying, ladies, a bigger, you gotta take care of your walk with wipes or something like that. Shit was crazy.
There's a whole aisle dedicated to vagina maintenance.
Yo,
Use
bro.
it. The whole aisle
Yo,
in the
bro.
supermarket.
We got to do something about. And it's funny because I came home yesterday night, and I went on Instagram and I seen I think Angela, big up to Angela, she a friend. I seen her talking with Nick Cannon about hygiene, and he was saying like 80% of women have bad hygiene.
Well, you know, taking care of a vagina is like taking care of a baby, bro.
Is
Like,
that true?
it takes a lot of maintenance. It
Hello,
does.
is that true?
Bro, it takes. What you eat has a lot to do with it. Like it's so many different
listen,
things.
man, I feel for you, but you can't have your vagina like that.
No,
bro.
you can't.
You can't.
Tend to your vagina.
Yeah, please. I know it's hot. Get some ice, put it down there while you walk. Do something.
And you can't walk around with the stink face if you got stink box.
And you can't act like
Cause
you
she walking, but that's when she walked out with the stink face.
And you can't walk. And you can't act like you all that because you look good in the fat. Yo, son, now ever since that's yesterday, I've been seeing girls like clap their ass, and I just be like this every time because I keep thinking about shorty vagina. I can't take it, bro.
How do you know that was a vagina though?
What else is it gonna be?
Could have been her armpits.
Nah, it was a vagina, bro. Like I got to the toilet, I
Coulda
still
been her-
smell it coming off the.
Could have
like
been.
she picked up.
Could have been her booty hole brown.
So now,
I hate that song, by the way.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but okay.
God.
Hey, just please.
Yo, can y'all like start A&Ring real talent and like stop letting?
I'm glad you went to that. Because I had a
God.
subject today. Can we bring real good music back? Can we bring fun music back?
God.
Matter of fact, I got a song out right now with my artist Miles Brandon. Shameless
Holla.
plug. She ready. Go
She
check it
ready.
out. Y'all want to go dance in the club?
On all
Y'all wanna-
platforms.
Yes, please.
You want to get her dub?
Go do it. This funny nurse nigga in the video over here. What's this nurse nigga name? What's this? Mel. What's this? Who? Mel Vibes. That's his Instagram. I just knew Mel. I didn't know the Vibes part. This nigga's funny as shit. He's in the video. Yeah, check it out. But
Shiggy just did his dance to the video.
oh, now fuck that. H General just did his dance to the video.
yeah.
H was crazy. How those rolling him.
Ace is
But
nuts.
yo, I'm tired of all the music being the same shit, bro.
Pound town, my booty hole brown.
Yo, bro, I went in the studio. the
I
other-
hate that song.
Yo, listen. Who that?
Sexy Red.
Oh, that's the girl that Nicki Minaj just jumped on the record on?
Did
Yeah, she did the
Nicki
remix.
jumped on there, yeah.
Let me tell you this, and I'm gonna show y'all something too. Nicki went on that same record, but her approach on the record,
Yeah, it was totally different.
it,
It elevated it.
it's like, yo, shorty, you didn't want to take your verse off, like after you heard that, but she wouldn't have kept up with Nicki. But I'm just saying to you, artists that's special, they do special things on track, bro. And they on the same track, she approached it
But I
totally
think,
differently,
But you
bro.
see what you just said. I think that's the difference with music today, right? It used to be that in order for you to get a deal, you had to be special. It ain't like that no more.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is. I went to the studio the other night. I can say the producer, so I'm in the studio with the producer, right? And he's playing me a bunch of records, bunch of like drill records, right, from different new upcoming artists that's established. And he said, "Watch this." And he took like 4 or 5 of the records. He had one beat, but they was all to different beats. He took all their verses and put it to one beat. He was like, "Yo,
It's all the same shit.
All the same shit."
Yeah.
You can literally take the song off and place it on another record,
And it's the same
it's the
shit.
same record.
Yeah.
Same record.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if somebody got a deal back then, like in the 90s, you knew that they had some type of
Some type
talent.
of skill, yeah.
They had some type of skill.
Yeah,
But
some
these
type of
days, and and I think that's the gift and the curse with the internet, right? Is the fact that the thing about music is it's hypnotizing, right? Same thing the radio does. First time you hear a song, you hate it. You hear it enough times, you begin to like it. And I think it's the same thing with the internet, right? Where it's the gift and the curse, because as soon as something goes viral, TikTok, you're seeing the video 1,000 times a day, and then you kind of get hypnotized by it, and you begin to dig it. You know what I'm saying? And even though Sexy Red's booty holes brown,
I don't even know what that is.
yo, bruh. Yeah,
I think what happens now, it's not even that the talent gets sucked in the crowd. I think our ignorance level has stepped up a notch, right? Like, so the internet kind of is dictating the pace of
Yep.
music, TV, everything, right? So what happens is, I hate to say this, the corny kids that can't be super extraordinary, it's more to them than the super extraordinary kid.
It's more not talented people than talented people. So the not talented people have made it cool to not be talented.
Talented.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
You know, and this is a metaphor that I had created for that. I always said it used to be that the one-eyed man was king in the land of the blind, right? But now the blind have made the one-eyed man think that sight is overrated. So he walks around with his one eye blind because now it's cool to be blind.
There was a movie like that. It's a show like that though, called C. Yeah. It's,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. On Apple.
Yeah,
on
it's
Apple,
dope,
right?
dope show. But now the whole world is blind, so every person that can see, they want to kill him.
They want to kill him, yeah.
Because they can see, they're like, nah, we don't need
Now
that.
it's not cool. It's not cool
It's not cool to see.
to have sight, yeah.
So yeah, you know, when the majority, we live in a world now with majority rules.
Yo, bruh, we live in a world now where people will tell you that something's wrong with you because you texted them a paragraph. I'm not reading that. Like, because so many people are illiterate, they've made it now cool to not read. This shit is crazy. You know, and we're not really peeping what's going on. Like, people will literally tell you, oh, you gonna send me a paragraph? I'm not reading that. Like every thought that I have can basically be explained in one sentence. Like my thoughts aren't complex.
But that's the type of world we live in, bro. So it's just different.
You know, but it's also the same thing that happened with the streets, right? The streets used to be a fraternity, right? Where if you weren't of that element, you weren't cool. But now what's happened is that because nobody could get into that fraternity, and they were outnumbered.
Look, I'll give you a better one. Mm-hmm. Gunna just put out his album. Everybody else here, I don't have the opinion on the Gunna situation fully yet, you know, but everybody call him snitch. Yo, he do more numbers this week than a lot of dudes that came out the week. You know what I'm saying? He got like 1 million views or something else. I think he did like 100,000, a little over 100,000 his first week. Like, it's because all the rats, most niggas ain't doing that type of time, bro.
Yeah. And plus, it's because people,
nobody cares about that shit,
people don't
bro.
realize that maybe 3% of the world is really street. 97% of the world are regular people who don't give a damn about none of that. Like, they talk it because it's cool. But other than that, like, as far as really living by those codes, they don't live by none of that.
You see somebody like Tekashi 6ix9ine that came along and made it seem like, you know what?
But think about what everybody said. Everybody's like, oh, but most people are saying that it ain't bad that he ratted because they were trying to kill his moms or they were trying to do this. But that's because most of the people who have an opinion ain't even qualified to have an opinion because they're not from that element. You know, and I always explain it this way. If I go into a hospital, right, and 3 doctors are having a conversation about a patient, I may have an opinion, but they're going to disregard my opinion. Why? Because I'm not qualified to have an opinion. So the truth is, when conversations come up about the streets and everybody who is not from that element has an opinion, yeah, you can have an opinion, but you're not qualified to have an opinion because you have no real knowledge. So you're not going to agree with what we think because you're not supposed to. You're not from that world. You have no understanding of how that world operates. You know, because the view from the bleachers is different from the view from the field. Totally different.
What's up, yeah? Real quick. Mo always like to talk about the streets, so, you know, I just let him rock. But anyway, let's let the nigga rock. Shout out, I want to do some celebrity shout out real quick. Shout out to Bobby Smurda, man. I think Bobby Smurda has grown tremendously.
Yeah, he got taller.
Yeah, but I seen an interview. I think he was with Ryan Clark. I can't remember the other 2 gentlemen name that was on the interview. I caught some clips of it, and he was
Heckle and Jekyll.
Oh, come on, man, don't diss people.
I'm the who's dissing. Yo, this guy's crazy.
But anyway, Bobby was just talking about how he don't let people get under his skin no more. He said when he was growing up, person could be like, you pussy, and he'd be ready to fight, or ready to shoot a nigga, boom a nigga, do anything. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, yo, now dude say I'm pussy. He's like, what's wrong with you? Like he just
why are you so mad?
Like, why are you so angry? So he just going with his day. And he said he had to learn how to kill it in an animal in himself. You know what I'm saying? And I applaud that gentleman. He talked about how he go to a lot of the juvenile jails across the country and stuff like that to go see different juveniles because he'd been in the juvenile penal system.
Bobby, my advice to you is never kill the animal within you. Lock it away in a cage because you never know, one day you may need it.
Yeah, but shout out to him, man, because he definitely looked like he having fun and living his best life and doing what he's supposed to do and staying out the way.
I think what happened to Bobby is what's supposed to happen as you go through life, which is you go through experiences and you're supposed to learn and grow from them. And I think that he's gone through some real experiences and he's learned and he's grown. And growth is a beautiful thing, man. And the crazy thing about growth is when you grow, a lot of people from your past may not even recognize you anymore. They may reject you, you know, but let it be. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, man. Live your best life, B. And, you know, I'm glad. I hope a lot of y'all young cats that watch him or look up to him, seeing that growth and want to go in that same direction. Because sometimes we got to learn how to just walk away from certain things.
But but stop twerking, Bobby. Stop twerking.
Bobby like to dance, man.
I know. You could dance, Bobby. Just don't twerk, man.
Bobby like to dance, man.
Yo, you saw that interview he did with Mike Tyson? I forgot. What
Mike
did
Tyson like
he?
about
What,
to
yo,
kill
what did he
him.
do?
I don't know what he- I forgot.
I think was he twerking or something? I don't know. But Mike was.
It was like about to kill him in there. But yeah, shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Ice Cube and the Big Three. The first back.
Pause.
What
you mean by the big three?
Whatever. Stop playing with me, man. Shout out to Ice Cube and the Big Three. The first black owned league.
Oh wait.
You know what I mean? That's out. I can't even say what I want to say. Anyway, shout out to him. Adam Silver, the rest of you NBA dudes who messing with Ice Cube and not giving that man assistance. You know what I mean? Stay out the way or give the man assistance, B. I see Ice Cube, you know, this last year he was saying the same thing. This year he's saying the same thing, how the NBA keep getting in his way. And I think it makes a lot of sense what he's doing for former players, you know what I'm saying? And it giving us something to watch in the summertime. I'm a sports guy. So right now, you know me, every time you call me in the morning, I'm watching something about sports. And I ain't got no
Either
sports
that
to
or
watch.
porn.
Very rare. Very rare.
All right, whatever, man.
Very rare. But, you know, I'm thinking about going to the game. You got a game coming in the Barclays.
I went to a game in the Barclays before.
Just so I could get my sports. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ice Cube and all he doing with the Big Three. NBA, give assistance or stay out the way, B. That's what I got to say about that, you know? We're going to stay on sports for a second. This is not a celebrity thing, but I seen Elon Musk and Mike Zuckerberg. That's
Revenge of the Nerds.
they want to have an MMA fight. They just actually confirmed that they're having an MMA fight
At the Coliseum in Italy.
in the spring of 2024. So we ain't gonna die no time soon, fellas. Like we gonna be here for a while, at least till that fight happens.
Are you willing to pay to watch a fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg?
I think it might be good. I feel like, look, white people always doing shit they got no business doing because they got money. When they just rich and white, that's what happened to them dudes in the tanker. Made for good news.
So question, you think Elon Musk can kick your ass?
I think this is what's gonna happen.
Yes, just can you answer?
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna give you
just answer the question.
But I feel like these dudes.
Wait, you're not answering my question. Do you think Elon Musk can kick your ass?
Today, no.
Do you think Mark Zuckerberg can kick your ass?
Today, no.
So why am I going to pay to watch two dudes that I don't think can kick my ass, kick each other's ass?
But in 2024, they might be able to kick your ass.
Well, speak for yourself.
Listen, they're gonna get a lot of training. I feel like they're gonna get the best trainers. They're gonna work their ass off.
It's only a year, bro. It takes much more than a year.
You can learn a lot in that year, bro. And they got the money to go through.
And
they got the money to spend to find it. They're gonna do shit all day but train if they want to.
That's true.
So
I agree. I'm not saying that they're not gonna get better. I'm just saying that, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk started at the point where most average men could kick their ass. So it's going to take a lot of training to get to that.
Man. Yeah, but they put $1 on your head real quick.
Of course. $1, they could put a whole billion on your head.
It'll be over for you. So I'm gonna watch that fight. I see the FAA just approved the first flying car. We live in the
I can't
land
wait
of
to see
justice.
music videos, boy. Oh my God, chicks twerking in the air on a flying car.
I'm scared, bro. So what if the car crashed above us? It's gonna blow up your house? Like, how this gonna work? I always want to see this go down.
Don't you mean go up?
I'm off the subject, bro. I'm off the subject. You always killing my fucking high with shit, B. That's why I can't fuck. I don't even know why I do
I
this
just
shit
speak
with you.
logically.
Quick question, because I'm bouncing around. Can you have
This segment is sponsored by Woodstack Water. Drink some.
I had a quick question. It's a two-part question. First part is, can you have sex? Would you rather pay for sex or just pay for a date?
All depends on what my intentions are. If you're going on a date to basically try to get sex, then maybe it makes more sense to just pay for sex. But I guess you get more for your buck if you go on a date because you get to spend more time with the person.
Have conversation and shit like
yeah,
that.
you get to spend more time with the person. They may spend the night, I
can't
guess.
just pay for
but
pussy
if
that way,
but
bro.
if you paying for vagina, like
It's gonna make me feel icky.
even if you're not in this country.
When I'm not in this country, I'm usually with my boys. And hold on, talk about. And this is what I do. I pay for yours and you pay for mine. So that's why I never pay for pussy by myself.
Yeah, this guy's crazy.
I think that's a cool way. Like, yo, you pay for my pussy, I pay for yours. And we ain't never bought pussy for ourselves.
No, but I'm listen. I think there's a purpose for everything, you know. And I don't know. Some people, that's their thing. They pay for sex. They find it to be easier, no emotional attachments, or, you know. I mean, you got a guy like who's that guy? Dan Bilzerian. He has hookers around him all the time. You know what I mean? 10, 15 of them.
So, quick question. If you meet a girl today, and y'all go home or y'all in the movie theater, wherever y'all went to, and you had sex with her that same day, can you still wife her?
Yeah. I mean, listen, bro, I've matured to a point that I've come to understand that how fast a woman has sex with you has nothing to do with anything. Chemistry is an amazing thing for one. And just because you and a woman hit it off and she feels comfortable enough to give herself to you doesn't mean she does that with every man. You know, I really don't judge people on things like that. You know, I've grown mature enough to understand that it's about so much more than that. I think that's a very immature mindset.
Oh, well, I totally agree with you. One of my longtime girlfriends from back in the day, I had sex with her on my basement floor. As soon as I came in the house, just right there on the basement floor. And I was with her for 10 years. So, I've been with chicks that I chased for 6 months.
Because
finally got the sex that night, and like, I ain't ever talking to her again.
Because this is my question. So what's the difference between the woman who is comfortable enough in her own skin, right, that she desires you on that first night and to give herself to you, and that other woman who wants to give herself to you that night, but is like, I don't want him to judge me, so I'm gonna hold off a week. Like, there's absolutely no difference because she wanted to anyway.
Listen, man, I don't like when people.
You know how they say you know how sometimes they say that the thought itself is a sin.
Listen, I hear you. I look at my vagina like food.
Your vagina. What?
Listen,
Hey, yo.
I'm not talking about my
way.
about vagina. You know what I'm saying.
No, I didn't.
But if somebody had a plate of food, right, and they kept doing like this to me,
Are your pronouns they, them?
look, and they kept doing this to my plate of food, it's gonna make me. I'm gonna be upset. I don't even want the food no more. Get the shit out of my face. I'm gonna get my own food. So don't play with the vagina with me like that. Don't. Hey, you want some? Nope, you can't get that. Don't do that. I don't play. I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be your friend.
Until they put the food in front of you.
No, I just go
then,
get some other food for someplace else.
But then when they put the food in front of you, you're gonna eat it anyway.
And then I'm not coming back.
But you're still gonna eat it.
I might not eat it.
But just if they
I
put
don't like.
the plate.
I don't like the way you say eat it. Don't say that. You're trying to bring me down the rabbit hole. Don't say that. I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck out of here.
Oh my
Your blood clot, yard money. You hear me?
Oh my God.
Look at this nurse Trini nigga over here. Get the fuck out of this Trini nigga eat ass, B. You know what I say? Yeah, eat
Listen,
ass.
man, we old enough, bro.
Oh, God.
If you
that's
eat ass,
even worse.
more power to you, bro. To each his or her own. Man.
You love ass,
I've
huh?
grown mature enough to not judge nothing, man. Cause I'll be honest with you.
I'ma tell you-
Like I'm not an eat booty kind of nigga, but but that's cause you know.
I just have a hyper night.
I just haven't really been in a relationship like that. Like if that's my woman or I'm married, that's my nigga. Ain't no part of her nasty to me, bro. I'll probably do anything. Like my woman is my woman, bro.
You wanna
Like
put a finger in your ass?
no, listen. Anything other than any entry hole in me, like that, we're not doing.
Okay,
That's
okay.
totally off limits. No.
Yo, big up to this nigga again, this male vibes nigga. Fuck him. You know, I got to fuck him. You know what? One time I was getting some head and this nigga shit came on. And the girl gonna stop my head game. Oh, he's so funny. Bitch, you don't get back to this shit here. Fuck this funny nigga. Like, male vibes, fuck you. How about that? And you know what I'm saying? You ever interrupt my shit again, bro?
So hold on. She was giving you head and looking at her phone?
No. I was I had the phone on. You know how my phone connected to TV?
So whose fault is that?
But she heard this nigga say a joke and like laughed and came. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit ain't. It is what it is, bro. Just don't fuck up my shit again, bro.
Who's having sex to stand-up comedy? What the fuck?
You know, shit just started happening. It was already on the TV. And shit started happening.
Okay.
Okay, you know something, fuck it. You know, this is why I don't tell
Say
him
it with your chest.
fuck that nigga. That's what I'm saying with my chest. Oh, we didn't talk about something. So New York former mayor Bill de Blasio and his wife, I don't know his wife's name. They always look like two weird motherfuckers. Like a weird couple. Like she a different type of black and he was like a different type of white.
She's
like,
a different type of black.
yeah,
and
they
he's a
look like they
different
was
type of
long.
white.
That shit was just crazy. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean.
But anyway, they
they're a
said
mixed couple.
they're separating, but they're gonna live in the same houses and fuck other people. I don't
Welcome
know.
to the new world.
Yeah, they doing that, and I think Bill de Blasio probably gay. He probably gonna bring niggas home. So I don't. Huh? You agree?
Nah, he look like the type that used to watch her have sex with other people.
People, yeah,
Oh, he's a cuckold.
it's different, bro. It's a big. Yeah, I don't know, bro. But they get.
Yo, bro, sex has no form anymore, bro. Like, it's just men wear nail polish. It's all over the place. Like, I don't know what's going on. Seriously. That's why I'm proud to remain a dinosaur.
Well, I don't know. We're about to end the show in a little bit, but there is one more thing that I want to bring up. I saw this guy. I've been seeing him on. I saw him on set, on site, right? That's Riley.
Raleigh joint on site.
On site. First of all, he was a character in the show Boondocks. I never knew this was like a real person. What's his name? Fleece Johnson or something like that. What's his name? Fleece Johnson. That's his name. He's the booty. They call him the booty bandit.
I don't like where this is going.
Yo, bro. Yo. First of all, he told a bunch of amazing stories. Like I was like
don't like.
he
where
was
this
like
is
he was
going.
shot or something in jail. I didn't understand how he got shot in jail. He was like a savage, just beating niggas up all the time. And one was like, "Yo, listen, we gonna clap you or something next time," and he got clapped. So then he talked about another time he stopped fighting this shit, but he started biting niggas.
I don't like where this is
So
going.
he was like, "Yo, I bit niggas." He said, "I bit him so bad. You know, the first guy bit his ear off, and then he came back in the house and they sewed his ear back on. I was mad." So he said, "I bit another dude and I ripped his lip off and I chewed it and I swallowed it."
I don't like where this is
Because
going.
you're not getting your lip back. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "I bit people all up here and this." He said, "I had about 15, 16 bites." So he said the warden came and said, "Yo, you bite more person, we're going to remove all your teeth," right? He said, "I bit somebody else and they came and he said a lady came in the cell and he's like, 'Yo, they told you what was going to happen.' And he said they came in there and they tranquilized him. When he woke up in the cell, he had no teeth. So he has no teeth in his mouth.
So can they do that lawfully?
No, he said he tried to sue, and I think that he said they had his brother in jail or something like that, or his father. Somebody had in jail. They was gonna do something to him, so he had to drop the lawsuit, right? So he had to leave the
But
lawsuit.
he's a savage, just biting off lips and ears. Fuck, he care.
Yeah, bro, I have no idea. Man.
See, even a savage has a heart.
Yeah, but the other story was crazy.
I don't like where this is going.
So my man said on the show, oh my God, Jesus Christ. My man said he's married now, he's home from jail, and they asked him anything that he missed. He said, "All I miss is some booty, man. I miss booty." He said, "Look, man, anybody out there that can help me, my name is
I hope booty is someone's nickname.
No. Nah. He said, "Anybody out there, my name is Fleece Johnson. Yeah, I got a wife, but if y'all can help me get some booty, man, I just need some booty." Yo, he was so
So let me ask you a question.
Hold up, baby. So, but he did explain he was institutionalized since a little boy. Since he was 14 years old, he'd been locked up. Or 14 or 13, he said he'd been in jail. And his first piece of ass he ever got, literally booty, was in jail. So he just been taking niggas' booty in jail.
So what would you do if that was your cellmate for 10 years?
What?
If that was my cellmate for 10
Yo.
years, I'd probably be doing life in jail for murder.
Oh, no. I can't.
Either that or he'd kill me, bro.
No one man is gonna take my ass from me. Just saying. It just ain't happening.
Huh?
No one man ain't taking that. No one man.
What if
turning
he's
me-
really strong?
It's not, but nigga, I'm grabbing his balls. I'm doing everything, ripping them off.
What if he?
I don't care, bro.
What if he's really strong?
I don't care, bro. And then, guess what, man? This gonna sound homo as shit. If nigga put me in that position, I can't beat the nigga.
If he puts you in that position,
Listen, man, and I can't beat the nigga, and it's nothing I can do. He a strong person. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna bite the shit off, bro. See the speed. I'm just being honest with you. The nigga's never gonna try me again.
yo.
I'm being honest with you, like that.
Oh my.
Ain't nobody's take. I can't let nobody take it from me, bro. I gotta figure a way out of this shit, bro.
You got to finger a way out of it.
Figure a way.
Oh.
Nigga's a guy.
This guy's crazy.
I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not letting nobody take my shit, man.
Pause.
Yo, you can say pause all you want. Yo, listen.
You said you're gonna finger a way out of it.
Let me tell you something. Nigga ain't knocking me out and I wake up with my ass bleeding. It's not gonna happen,
So what
bro.
if? But what if he knocks you out and you wake up with your ass bleeding?
Yo, bro, it can't happen, bro. It just sound crazy, bro.
That should.
Okay.
I told you I did not like where this was going.
Cool. Like I said, what nigga knocked you out and took it from you?
No, I have a very strong jaw, bro. Very.
He gonna find out too. Don't worry about
I
it.
have a very strong jaw, bro.
He gonna find out. He gonna find
First
out.
of all, if I know who I'm going in the cell with, bro, bro, I don't play defense. I don't play defense. I'm not waiting for it to go down, bro. From the time I get
Take
in
it.
that cell,
Take
we
it.
are going at it. Like, I'm not waiting. I'm not. Come on. I'm
Oh,
not.
so you mean, so if you already know who you gonna
If
say.
I already know who I'm,
Okay.
son, from the time I go in there, I'm popping off. Like, like,
That's a- yeah,
bruh.
that's a good
What
strategy.
I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna sit there and, okay, when is this nigga?
Yeah,
No.
that's a good strategy. Man. That's a good
no.
strategy. I ain't letting nobody
Stab
take it from
dude
me,
dead
bro.
in his jugular.
No,
like,
you right. No, you right.
uh,
Yeah, you're right. That's a
ain't
great
playing-
strategy, 'cause
I'm not gonna wait till the
ain't
moment
knocking
when.
me out. Just, I'm gonna wake up and be like, oh, my ass hurt. Like I'm not. I'm not waking up that way, bro. It's not happening, bro. I'm doing everything never to make. It's not gonna happen.
And
never.
young people that are watching this show, y'all want to go to jail?
Hold up, and that's what I'm about to ask you. You seen the other clip? We
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
show this
where
at the
they
end,
poke
please.
dude up.
When they beat dude up in
They
jail.
poke dude up and they
poked him up, knocked him out. Yo, I'm sitting here, yo. This is what niggas is signing up for. This is the type of life y'all niggas want to live with the booty bandit and being stabbed up. You could. I don't know.
I remember, I'm not gonna say who it is, but somebody I know who was telling me about they first day in Attica when they did their bid and they got sent to Attica, and he said that his first like 4 hours at Attica, somebody got cut from like the top of their head all the way down to their chin, and like their face was hanging, and he said he went in his cell. And he was just like, God, why did you send me here?
Yeah.
Yo.
Listen, man, stay home, man. And stay out of
Yo,
jail, man. Stay
bro.
out. Young brothers. Y'all don't want to be
Oh,
Fleece Johnsons or
man.
no other brothers like Fleece Johnson, because I ain't understand
Because,
that.
bro, it's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of them out there. But at the same time, I always do say that the fear of jail makes it harder than actual jail. Because, bro, ain't no mutants, ain't no Wolverines and super niggas in jail. It's the same niggas that's on the
Oh,
street.
no,
you know what I
definitely.
mean? Like, it's the same dudes that's on the street. So if you can handle
but
yours in the street, bro, then
Yeah, but nah, I'm not even giving you that. You don't want to go there to even.
no, bro. I have
Yo,
no.
because I told a dude the other day, I was having some conversation with young men, and you know one of my boys is in jail. I ain't gonna name who he is, but he in jail. Real official nigga. I mean, official with the gunplay, official with the hands. He just official dude. And he went to jail, got cut in his face, cut a person
Oh, yeah,
back
it can
in the
happen to
face.
anybody.
Yo, it just happens.
It can happen to anyone.
You don't even want to deal with that type of shit. Why you want to even go? Like, it doesn't matter, bro.
Because think about living in an environment where you literally have to watch your back 24/7, bro. You always have to be on your P's and Q's. Like, who wants to live like that?
Yeah, stay out of jail, folks. Man, but yo, listen, man, we enjoyed y'all immensely. Shout out to Woodstack.
This is another episode of Brooklyn Boys Radio. Styles is still trying to finger his way out.
Whatever, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Like, share,
Tell a friend
subscribe.
to tell a friend.
Shout out to the Wood Steezy.
What Tico bitch ass at? Oh, fuck him. Shout out to this nigga, whatever. He's not legendary. My man Suave.
Shout out to Gray Hair with the leg out.
Gray hair with the leg out. And my man Mel Vibe. Stay out of my fucking room, my nigga. Yeah, stay out of my room. That's all I'm telling you. Go check his shit out, though. He funny, though, but fuck that nigga. Brooklyn, we out.
Out.